to you the ABC Sports combined 11 of the previous week. So we'll get right into business. For this week, we are going to a 3-5-2 formation, usually used by the Italians, especially the Inter Milan dynasty, Antonio Conte and other managers, Simone Inzaghi as well. So in the post for this week, Andre Onana of Cameroon and Manchester United, he played a pivotal role. United's 0-0 draw against their city rivals, Manchester City, over the weekend. He kept a clean sheet and so he maintained his place as the goalkeeper for this week's Africa 11 of the week. Then in the three-man backline, we've got a new entrant in Geoffrey Kondogbia of the Central African Republic national team, also playing for Marseille over the weekend. They made sure they won by 3-2 against Toulouse in France, and so he makes a place in the three-back. And then Emmanuel Agbadou, we all know him from the Ivory Coast national team and also a member of the Wolves team. They won by 2-1 against Ipswich in the English Premier League, and so he maintains his spot here. And then a teammate of Andre Onana, Nusser Mazraoui of the Moroccan national team, also of Manchester United, also in the back three, kept a clean sheet. It was very important in making sure United did not concede. At once, he even had to block a shot from Kevin De Bruyne as well. And then in the five-man midfield, we are flanked by two North Africans. At the left side, Ryan It-Nouri of Wolverhampton Wanderers, a teammate of Agbadou. And then on the right flank, we have Achraf Hakimi of the Moroccan national team, and then of Paris Saint-Germain. Then in the three-man central midfield, we've got three players who scored in their various clubs. Anguissa of the Napoli Serie A scored a goal which was very important for Napoli in a 1-0 draw against Bologna on Monday. Alexander Iwobi, the nephew of African football legend JJ Okocha, who plays for the Super Eagles and also for Fulham FC, was very important. He scored one of the goals which was important for Fulham in that famous 3-2 victory over Liverpool at Craven Cottage. He scored a goal and provided an assist, and so very important player for club and country. And then Assane Diao, one of the new entrants, he earned his debut for the Senegalese national team just last month in the international break, and he scored a goal. He joined Como in Italy just in January. He scored about 6 goals this season. And up front, we've got Iliman Ndiaye scored a goal for Everton over the weekend against Arsenal in the English Premier League. And then we've got Sekou Girassi, who is also a striker for Borussia Dortmund in the Guinean national team. So that's our 3-5-2 formation. On the bench, we've got Lawrence Atizigi, the Ghanaian goalkeeper for St. Gallen, kept a clean sheet over the weekend against Servette in the Swiss league. Then Rami Bensebaini, also a teammate of Sekou Girassi, also made sure he kept a clean sheet over the weekend. He made sure it was important for his club, Borussia Dortmund. Bright Osai Samo of the Super Eagles national team also was important for his club, Fenerbahce. Idrissa Gana Gueye, a teammate of Ndiaye, both at club and country, Everton and Senegal, also played a pivotal role in Everton's 1-0 draw against Arsenal. Thomas Partey, very instrumental in that 3-0 victory over Real Madrid yesterday in the Champions League. He didn't play in the Premier League over the weekend, and so that's why a lot of the midfielders played over the weekend and scored goals, and so maybe that's why Partey didn't feature. But we all know that usually in our African Combined 11 of the week, Partey has featured over 4 weeks running. Then we've got Marshal Munechi of the Zimbabwe national team, also plays for Wolves, very important figure for club and country. Sofian Amrabat of Fenerbahce in the Turkish league and the Moroccan national team as well. Ismail Benessa of the Algerian national team and a teammate of Geoffrey Kondogbia in the Marseille team in France. Then Franck Magui of Toulouse scored a very important goal, even though they lost to Kondogbia's Marseille. And then Sheriff Ndiaye, a Senegalese attacker and also a footballer for this